Welcome to the Backlash at Backlash.com. In this video, I want to whine and complain about stupid website designs. Have you ever gone to a website to buy something only to be plagued with pop-ups? Or you've gone looking for information only to land on pages loaded with words and words and words and words and nothing useful? These are some of the common stupid website design tricks, and every week I visit hundreds of websites, and most of them are loaded with distractions and visual noise that are irritating at best, and some even cause browsers to crash. Some websites succeed despite design flaws. Hedge is a good example, in my opinion. It's a great website. Unfortunately, it's loaded with so much advertising that no matter which browser I use, sometimes it crashes. The only time the pages there load at a decent speed is from a connection of at least 20 megabits a second. It's terrible, but Tyler Durden has great articles there, so I put up with it. Imagine how much more successful he could be if he found a way to optimize everything, including the ads. Come on, Tyler, give the rest of us a break. Earlier today, I searched in Google for a product I wanted to buy. Amazon has it, but I hoped to pay less, so I searched through Google. One link I followed was to a website that had it, but all I found were paragraphs describing the product and its uses. This was a real website store, but they sent me on a wild goose chase. They had other products I might have bought, but they wasted my time, so they lost my business. Another website appeared to have what I want, but when I landed on the home page, a pop-up came up requiring me to sign in for their free newsletter. Can you imagine walking up to a store, seeing exactly what you want to buy through the front window, but they won't let you in until you sign up for a free newsletter? Right, they lost my business too. Most websites today are designed to impress the owner or the people in charge. What the customer wants is considered last, if at all. If you want your website to succeed, then your customer should come first. It just makes sense. One example I was involved in for several years. Up until a few years ago, I was a volunteer webmaster for my tribe. Volunteer. A few people kept demanding that I load the site down with stuff to inflate their egos and to serve their political agendas. What our members would find useful didn't concern them. It turned into a big fight. I resigned, and now our website serves their interests but not our members, and while traffic is high simply because it's a tribe, it's considerably lower than it used to be. I have one of the oldest sites on the web. Backlash.com went online 20 years ago this month in May 1995. I made every rookie mistake there is. I tried goofy icons, distracting wallpaper, clashing colors, multiple fonts, images that bounce. As bad as those pages were, I did it all using HTML 3.x. There's only so much damage you can do with HTML 3.x. Today, with JavaScript and style sheets and templates, many websites are far worse. Professional web designers have technical expertise and the tools to offer garbage that impresses the people in charge. On a laptop in a conference room where the pages load lightning fast, everything looks fine, and all the whiz-bang flashy stuff is pretty and fun the first 2 or maybe 3 times you wade through it. But on the web, where things run slower, bloatware bogs the sites down, and after the 50th time of wading through the yippy-dippy flip, floppy-eared dog jumping up and down to welcome you home stuff, it's an irritating waste of time. Bottom line, if the site succeeds, it does so in spite of the mess. The sites that are most successful put the customers first. This approach is called user-centered design. The Amazon and Google websites are great examples of this. Everything on their sites is oriented to the customer, the users, to you and me. Speaking of Amazon, you can find books on the subject of user-centered design on Amazon. One expert who has impressed me is Dr. Janice Redish. You can find a link to her website down below, and she also has books on Amazon. That's not an advertisement, just a personal plug. I took a seminar one time that she offered, met her in person, and she impressed me. I was impressed with her knowledge and her skill. So this is not an advertisement, just a personal plug. As for my shopping this morning, I did find a website that offered exactly what I wanted. They didn't waste my time with clutter or annoying pop-ups or any distractions, so I checked it out. They had what I wanted, and they got my business. I made the purchase. Subscribe to the channel. Check out the other videos for the Backlash at backlash.com. I'm Rod Van Mecklin.